A few days ago, in a WhatsApp chat group, several friends went on a tirade against the alternative parties in the upcoming GE. You see, there's absolutely nothing wrong with being pro-PAP or pro-WP or pro-alternative parties as a whole, as long as we are ultimately all pro-Singapore. In fact, I think it's better to have some form of alignment and loyalty than be completely disinterested and apathetic during an election period, especially. Now, what I cannot accept is when you feel that your alignment with a particular party entitles you to chuck aside regular conventions of civility and decency. Now, why should we feel it gives us the license to be rude, to be caustic, and downright sanctimonious when referring to the other side, especially if it's the alternative parties, their leaders, or their candidates? It reminds me of how aides to powerful people tend to assume power vicariously. It is damaging to the image of the organization and the leaders when people who publicly align themselves with you misbehave. A case in point is Kelvin Cheng, how his recent statement was insensitive to our Malay brethren. Many of these individuals state openly that they are card-carrying members of the party, or worse, that they are cadre members. Now, what happens when they go out to mount the party position with lame, unsophisticated, factually tenuous arguments? For example, demanding to know why fresh alternative party candidates aren't coming up with their own manifestos, or that they aren't able to effectively communicate their party manifestos, or worse, why they don't have a credible personality, whatever that means, or simply that they're all clowns. This will certainly affect the standing and credibility of the organization, simply by association. Now, this uncharitable and disrespectful language is totally unacceptable. The tone is grating. This is especially so when it comes from armchair critics who themselves aren't the epitome of what they are advocating. I'm not saying we can't be critical or be robust in our debates. We certainly must. Let's have the decency to acknowledge the candidates in the upcoming GE, regardless of party or credentials, for stepping forward to serve our country. Let's not forget that each one of them is a fellow Singaporean. They are prepared to sacrifice time, money, and privacy, and risk damage to reputation. Now, regardless of whether they are ex-civil servants, they are surgeons or hawkers, we must thank each one of them for stepping forward. They are doing a lot more than what the rest of us are prepared to even dream of doing. Shame on us if we don't have the grace to acknowledge this. I say, let us show the election process and the party leaders and candidates a lot more respect.